Good afternoon, everybody. This is Machteld. Welcome to my channel, Daily Dose of Paper. Well, I've had I'm having kind of a hectic time. I mean, nothing bad, but just no real rest. Let's say to get into the flow of really preparing or thinking like this is what I'm gonna do. So today I thought I just want to do some simple creating, and that's what my art journal is for. So no like complicated folding stuff or just I thought I want to do some watercolor. The sun is shining. I feel that it's almost the right time to move all my stuff, like my working desk, let's say, to my glass room in the garden. It's still a bit cold. I mean, today it's nice, and yesterday it was very warm, but it can still go to very cold. So I'm not there yet, but I thought in the spirit of that and preparing, I thought I just want to do some watercolor. Maybe also because I was inspired by my own garden. I think I'm just gonna start by putting some colors down. It's probably gonna be a little bit botanical vibe. Let's see, I have no idea. I've just got a mixture of brushes, so no specific plan. Well, I have in mind that I want to do something like with the what is it called? I forgot to look it up in English. In Dutch it's called a ribes, and it's like a green. Well, I'll just start with like I'll just start and then talk, or not. I'll see how if I can talk and paint at the same time. Yeah, well, let's see how that works on this Kadi paper with I have my beautiful Kuretake, I forgot, well, what exactly the name of the set is, but I think it's like Art Nouveau. But anyway, this plant has these, it has these leaves that are composed of 3 leaves, let's say. I don't know, this is, well, I'm not gonna judge myself while I'm doing. I'm just gonna play a little bit. But anyway, that's, it's like a leaf made out of 3 leaves, and then it has got all these little pink flowers, almost like long cups. But I think I'm just gonna make some leaves first. Let's see, just mix it up a little bit, and yeah, see how I do. The thing is, I don't know what's going on, but like my son, he's been having the whole week already. Oh, I feel a sneeze. Hold on. A headache, a real bad headache. So he's in bed sleeping. That's the only thing that helps. Now I myself have, migraines. So I hope he doesn't have my, that he doesn't have that, let's say, from my side. But anyway, it's really, it's not nice. So I'm kind of with one ear listening, let's say, if I hear something, if he's waking up, or if I can do something, I don't know. So you cannot always do something, huh? But anyway, it's been pretty bad for him. And just want to know what causes that, basically. If that's coming from his back, or mussels or something else, but we'll see. And yesterday I had a really lovely day. It was super warm. You know, all of a sudden it was like 23 degrees. That's Celsius. That's, you know, after just all the time raining, cold, it was really nice. And so I started working in my garden, kind of inspired actually by Marion from Marion's World, because she did a video not too long ago where she just started working in her garden, and it was so the way she did it, and like, of course, I think she's a professional, but anyway, I started just working on mine, and I thought, how would she do that? Where would she start? And I did so much work, and so yeah, I'm really happy. It's starting to look clean again, let's say, and ready to, you know, then I can plant some new things. And I have a part like in my garden which is a border, so it has earth, and some plants are kind of permanent there, like how do you call these? The hydrangea, or oops. But also and a rose, and what else? Well, I have an apple tree that's growing and starting, and and a lilac tree, and another purple thing with like, and in Holland they call it like a butterfly tree, bush, whatever, vlinderstruik, I don't know, but anyway. And so I cut away a lot of dead wood, let's say, and leaves, and just made room for new things. So and I put some fertilizer, like natural fertilizer, and yeah, it was just really nice. Okay, let's now it's time for, maybe I should just do it with a bigger brush, because that's the thing, with watercolor, you know, that is something I really love and want to learn, but because that's, yeah, I don't know, I'm just gonna try, see if I can resemble a little bit of the ribes. Oh. Okay, let this dry. Make another green stem, let's say. It shoots out, maybe on this side, you know. Oh. Yeah, so I'm really ready for summer, people, or spring at least. Like, you know, after a while the gray skies really get to you, and I mean, not that I get depressed or something, but it's just like, you know, when the sun shines, you feel so, yes. It's just good to feel the sun on your skin a little bit, in your face, in your eyes. Oh, that's a bit much, but maybe I'll just do some little ones here. Get more detailed later, maybe. So, all right. And I will let it dry, and you know, I will go in with a pen in a minute, but maybe I can just continue on the other side. Let's see. Like go from, because I feel like it has a lot of, actually a lot of stems, or how do you, yeah, stems, I guess, and leaves, and so I can fit a lot more here. Let go a little bit, don't be so tight. Just put in some some ground where things can grow, let's say. Fertilize it a bit. Oh, and as I was working in my garden, I took a sneak peek at my, I mean, I didn't open it, but I just looked at my bundle book, the one from K3N, Cloth Tales, like how it was still hidden and in the little, on the base of my lilac tree. And yeah, it looked all wet and soggy, of course, because it's been raining so much. But I thought, oh, it's going great. It's going great. Do nothing. Yeah. So I didn't look, I mean, I only looked like at it from a distance, let's say. So. But I can't wait, like how it will look in 3 months. So, okay. Oh. That's better. So, yeah, that's so weird. Like sometimes you have these periods in life, let's say, where I don't know, you just don't have you cannot get into the flow because other things keep coming. Well, as you know, I hear people say, as life happens, and yeah. So I mean, not complaining at all, but like I started this channel last year in July, doing every day because I started with the junk journal July, and I did it every day, and now I just think, how did I do that? But I think maybe it was also then summer holiday from school, so you know, that also always helps, of course, because then things just quiet down. Oh, I should probably use my oh, it's okay. I was gonna say my smaller brush, but some of these, like, can you see actually? Cups are longer, and sometimes they just look like tiny little flowers. Wait, I'm gonna stick to the it a little bit. Well, so. Yeah. Well, and the thing is, what I have been doing is embroidery, like my stitch meditation scroll, I think it's called. Yeah, I sometimes call it, that's not very respectful, but it looks also like a toilet roll, you know. But I don't mean it disrespectful. I don't really know the tradition behind it, to be honest. I just really like it. I have to look into that more. But I've been working on that. But that I don't like to film yet. Maybe never, but we'll see. I don't have to film everything I do, right? But so it's not like I have been doing nothing, but that's, I think I can only do that when I don't talk, let's say. I really need full concentration, mindfulness, I guess. Maybe that's why it's called a meditation scroll. So. See if that wants to dry a little. A little bit with the stems. See if I can. And they also, I think, have some little yellow, a little yellow in them, like in their, I don't know, all these terms in English, in their cup, I guess, or. Well, that's the thing with watercolor, it needs to dry, so you need to be more patient probably than I am. Let's see. So then it has some other colors. Wait, I need to spritz some more. It's like there are 3 separate triangles basically, or not really triangles, but you know what I mean, like. This one is a bit undefined. It's a bit big. Yeah. Maybe. I think I need to go in with a pen in a minute when it's drying. And right now I just want to put just some color down. I think this paper is also, I don't know how it would be if it's wet in wet. With this Kadi stuff. I don't know if anybody recognizes this plant already. Probably not, but okay. Well, so I think this is really a quiet video, but I mean, I hope you don't mind. Okay. I'm almost thinking, well, no, I'm thinking, should I put a little bit of the yellow in, but sorry if you hear noise, but that's because, you know, the doors are open, and like the doors to my garden, and you know, in Holland, when the sun, the minute like the first rays of sun come out, everybody goes into their garden, bring out the barbecue, you know, give parties. Last night there were a lot of parties going on behind me. Let's say I sleep on the garden side of the house, and I could hear a lot of, well, actually sometimes I couldn't hear whether people were fighting or laughing, but there was a lot of noise. And that's what happens in Holland. Like the minute the minute the sun comes out, and I can't blame people because I do the same thing. Maybe a bit more quiet, but I do it. Okay. Let's see. This color. Oh, this is the dog. Yeah. The dog of the neighbors. And he doesn't like to be alone. That's basically the only time when he is barking. So I don't know, but I need also some white, but I think I will let this dry a little bit and see if I can do something about the background. And what do we want to see in the background? Maybe even some really light yeah, like a wall, or you know, just a background. Doesn't have to be sky. Oops. Or like, how do you call that? Well, the thing that separates one garden from another. You know, we have that. I have that in my garden, like from a wooden fence. It's not a fence, but it's like, yeah, you cannot look through it, and there's everything is growing against it, of course, so that my neighbors and I are not constantly in each other's face, let's say. You know, I think if you can't really paint or be very realistic, let's say, then I think it's always safe to say this is abstract, meaning it's not very recognizable, maybe, but still you can see it's something botanical. I hope it is leaves and flowers, and for me that's good enough, because I really feel like making something. And I felt like sharing that. Maybe to encourage people also who think, oh, I cannot paint, or I cannot draw, or I cannot stitch, or whatever. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's about what it's. I mean, of course, if you're a professional artist, let's say, and you want to give exhibitions, or that's a different thing. You know, you need to, yeah, know, of course, what you're doing, but you know, if you're doing it simply as a, you know, way to express yourself creatively, it helps for so many things. Also, it's good for people, for anybody, I believe, to do something like this. You know, just put paint on paper, put pen on paper, stick a needle into something, into well, I mean, in fabric, let's say, cloth, as Catherine would say, cloth, and just do it. Okay, so maybe that's the end of my fence, and then maybe I do want a little bit of sky, and I believe I have some metallic on here. Do I have, I don't know where. Oh, that's probably in the other. I have like a fake Kuretake. Well, fake, how do you say, like, I guess it's not the brand Kuretake, but it's still a very, very pigmented paint, and it's very strong, and I think that has metallic colors in it, and I think that was still a little bit on my palette, but I doubt that you can actually see that. So. Yeah, that's the great thing about your art journal. And the thing is, I absolutely love, you know, in some museums, in exhibitions or something, you can look at the actual sketchbook of the artist, you know, the old ones, or also maybe sometimes modern ones. And yeah, I love that, you know, to see their whole process. How did they get there? And how did they get where they wanted to go, let's say. And I feel like maybe I can refine this whole thing with, well, some pencils or crayons or... Huh. I don't know if these look like the plants I was... somehow it looks more like a tropical forest than what I had in mind. But, you know, we can mix and match, let's say. Yeah, why not? Why not, right? So, okay. Let's see. We have some purple, and I'm just using my palettes, the colors that are in my palette still. You know, I feel like these, in my garden at least, like I don't know where they come from, I didn't plant them, but I have all these purple, they don't look like this, obviously, but they are purple, and they grow in between everything on long stalks. And yeah, they also come up between like the tiles on the floor, and I like that, you know. I really like that. So I thought, is purple... Well, you have, I guess, also a lot of purple climbing or higher plants, like my lilac tree or bush, however you call it. It's very big, so it became a tree that is high up, of course. But I often see purple low on the ground somehow. Yeah. Oops. Okay. It's still very wet. I think it is on this khadi paper. It takes a long time to dry. So what I will do, probably in a minute, sorry. The thing is, I worked, like I said, in the garden yesterday, and of course you get a lot of dust from the plants and the dead leaves and everything. And so, oh, I started sneezing and sneezing and sneezing. Let's see if I can... They have these long that also. You give some. They're not the blue, the ones with the tiny grapes, let's say. It's not that. What I mean. I think they're called bosanemoontjes, or in Dutch. Yeah, sorry, I didn't look it up. Like they have little bells of flowers. Huh. Interesting garden or forest, whatever. It's my art journal forest, my art journal garden. That's what it is, people. So. Meanwhile, my cat is washing herself, making very satisfied noises. So she's happy. She's happy, I'm happy. It's always nice to have your cats and pets happy. And children, of course. Yeah, let's not forget. Most important. So. Okay. Oh no, dear. Oh, I forgot to turn on my clock. So I have no idea how long I've been going, actually. But that doesn't matter. I'm just going to go till I feel it's done. And yeah. Okay. They're also not hyacinth. I don't know. I won't even try. Sorry, how to pronounce that in Dutch. In English, I mean. No. Mm-hmm. So. Okay. Right. Let's see. Because I wanna to show a little bit these leaves, like, because they have like rough edges, almost like you know, the ones that sting, but they don't sting, these plants. But they do have they look prickly, let's say, but they are not. So. See, this is nice. Like, you can just put color down and then bring in the details later. And of course, nothing has to be, you know, realistic or I mean, unless you really want to. But then I should really go outside, sit in my garden, and look exactly at how these leaves and flowers are growing. And yeah, I'm not doing that now. But see, these leaves, they kind of overlap each other, but they are one leaf. So. Okay. And then here we have a really big one, I feel. Maybe strawberries have similar leaves. Like wild strawberries, but oh yeah, and then here are I can try to see if I can make these flowers. Okay. They're kind of long, yeah, almost like little bells. Bell. Okay. I don't think I will finish the whole, you know, the whole page now, but I mean, I don't want to rush things. So. And sometimes they're open a bit more. And they look like these really small pink flowers. But when they're still closed, they look like little bells. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. Okay, this I don't know yet what I will do with that area. Okay. I think what I will do also is give some little white dots in these flowers. Oh, it's not really. Okay, I don't think this is the right marker for it. But maybe that's because it's not dry yet. The paper isn't dry. I think that's it. So otherwise, yeah, it would stand out more. Let's see what happens here. If I would... Okay. No. Okay. Let's leave that for now. Oh, the birds! Yay! I love hearing the birds when I wake up. or when I'm working. It's always a good sign if there's a lot of birds. And I do have 2 cats, but they are too lazy to really, you know, go after them, hunt them. So don't have to worry about that. They just look at the birds really with pure lust, let's say, but or hunger or whatever. But they don't do anything really to actually go out and grab a bird. So people, I don't know, it's you know, it's a page in my art journal, and it's, in that sense, it's exactly what I wanted to do. I just wanted to yeah, put little color down basically, and you know, see how contrasting that is from this lovely black and white kind of muted colors to this. And you know, I like it like that. So I think I'm gonna leave it for now. I thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely Sunday, and I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.